What's up and welcome back to ByStephieNics. So today we're going to be doing something super exciting. We're going to be having a battle of the concealers. Now if you're dying to know if the KYLIE Skin Concealer is going to stack up to the Tarte Shape Tape, just keep watching. We're going to find out together. Now before we get into the heated showdown, if you're excited for it, make sure you leave a big thumbs up on this video. And if you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for notifications of all future videos, and let's get started already, okay? So first things first, everyone judges a book by its cover, so we gotta start on the outside with the packaging. So over here, we've got the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer in this dark purple solid packaging. It's nice. I mean, the gold lettering with the purple is very like regal and royal, but for the most part, kind of boring. It doesn't make me excited. Over here, though, we got the KYLIE Skin Concealer in this silver high shine packaging with the swatches of the dark and light shades on it. And I gotta say, for me, the KYLIE Skin Concealer packaging definitely wins out. It's more exciting, it catches your eye. So we got the winner right here. So now let's talk about price to product ratio. So we've got the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer coming in at $27 for 0.33 ounces and the KYLIE Skin Concealer coming in at $20 for 0.22 ounces. So you're definitely getting a little bit less product in the KYLIE, but it's way less expensive. So I gotta say, for price to product ratio, KYLIE wins again. And now in terms of shade range, if you know one thing about the KYLIE Skin Concealers, it's their huge shade range. There are 30 shades for the KYLIE Skin Concealers, whereas the Tarte only has 14. So there are over twice as many shades in the KYLIE, and I mean, is it even a question? That obviously wins. Okay, so I just took them out of the package and let's discuss the two shades that I actually bought. So for both lines, I picked up the lightest shade offered because, hello, I need the lightest shade offered. So for the Tarte, that's gonna be Fair, and for KYLIE, it's gonna be Pearl. And we can already see that the KYLIE is looking much lighter and brighter right in the tube than the Tarte, and that just shows you that the bigger shade range is gonna allow for a possibly better color match. And while we got these right up close, let's actually discuss the tops of the bottles right there, because the Tarte is actually super pretty. Purple and gold top, whereas the KYLIE is just silver. So I gotta give the Tarte back some points on packaging. So we see what they look like in the tube, but let's get swatching to really tell the difference in shade. Okay, so we've got the Tarte right on this side right here and the KYLIE over there. And you could definitely see the KYLIE is a much lighter and brighter. The Tarte really looks so yellowy and dull in comparison. We're gonna see how they look compared on the face though to really tell. Okay, so we've got both concealers applied underneath the eyes, but let me just quickly mention the brush size, because the Tarte Shape Tape has a gigantic brush, if you could see right there, while the KYLIE has a normal concealer brush. This all comes down to preference, which you prefer to use, but I gotta say that with the Tarte, since it's a bigger brush, it's harder to control the amount that you put on, so I guess, once again, I gotta say, the KYLIE wins out. Now as for the actual concealer, both of them look really, really good. They both went on really well and blended out nicely, seamlessly, smoothly. But the Tarte, it matches my skin pretty perfectly, while the KYLIE definitely is lighter and brighter. So if you're looking for a highlighting concealer, like you want to go highlighting all over your face or you want to highlighting one underneath your eyes, you're not going to be able to get that with Tarte if you have a skin tone like me, because the Tarte just isn't lighter than my skin. It matches it kind of perfectly. So if you're fair like me and are looking for something to match your skin tone, Tarte is totally fine. But if you want to go any lighter, you gotta go with the KYLIE. Because of that bigger shade range, you get that even lighter shade that the Tarte just doesn't have. Now before we go ahead and finish the rest of our makeup and set this under eye concealer, I just want to talk about coverage for a second. The Tarte is full coverage, the KYLIE is medium buildable coverage. So to be fair to the test, I put the same amount on both eyes, but you could definitely see, because this is full, that is covering all darkness and like blue, whatever I've got going on under there. The KYLIE, you could definitely see some of that still poking through. So if you don't want to have to build up your concealer, I would say go with the Tarte full coverage, one swipe right away. The KYLIE with one coat is going to give you more natural coverage, but I have built this up with a few layers in the past and definitely ends up giving you full coverage. So you have that option here too. So for who wins on that one, kind of hard to tell. Maybe the KYLIE, because it gives you the flexibility if you're not looking for full coverage. Like some days you're going for like a no makeup look, you're going to end up wanting to reach for the KYLIE over the Tarte, because Tarte is going to give you bam, full coverage right away. There's no playing around with it. And on that same note, let me just quickly say that the Tarte claims to have a flawless matte finish, whereas the Kylie, sorry, I keep saying whereas, I just can't stop myself. The Kylie has a luminous skin-like finish. So again, it's kind of hard to say because this is more of a preference thing if you like matte or dewy concealers, but I would have to say, look at what foundation you like to use best. If you like a matte foundation, I would say go with the Tarte. If you like more dewy, luminous foundations, go with the Kylie. All right, so I just threw a ton of information at you guys, and just in the last few minutes of having this concealer on, neither one has started to crease, which is a really good sign because I haven't even set it with powder yet. So that's A+ for both of them on that. All right, so I'm just gonna go finish the rest of my makeup off camera and I'll be right back. And there we go, I'm back with the rest of my makeup completed. I set both under eyes with the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. They both set great, no problems there. And no creasing at all. It's been on for a bit now. We're good there. Thoughts so far, I'm loving the coverage of the Tarte, that nice full coverage. But the Kylie is definitely winning on color because it is nice, light, and cool. I mean, I got the lightest, coolest shade that Tarte offers, and it's still not light and not cool enough. It's a bit warm, and it just matches my skin tone. I want it a little bit lighter. Oh, so I guess I've got to say that the Kylie is winning overall because that light, bright color just can't be beat. When you have fair skin like me, you know it's really hard to find a concealer this light, but I don't want to jump the gun. I'm not declaring a winner just yet. We've got to see how these concealers hold up over the next few hours. I'm gonna go do my day and I'll check back in with you guys soon. Bye. Okay, I'm back and we're ready to discuss our final thoughts. It's been around 6 hours since I first put the concealer on and things are looking pretty good. I mean, no concealer is gonna look perfect after this many hours, but these ain't looking too bad. So on the Tarte side, we have a little bit of like caking up going on right towards the inner corner. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, don't get me wrong, but I see it, so I gotta tell you. And on the Kylie side, I feel like my biggest complaint would have to be like product wearing off. I feel like my under eye darkness is showing through a bit more than it was back when we first put it on. So neither one looks bad, but those are kind of the things I'm seeing right now. I've been like staring at these concealers for like a full minute now, trying to like figure out which one is the winner, and it's tough. There's no clear winner. You know what I would have to say? If you're a fan of the Tarte Shape Tape, you've been using it for a long time, really like it, I don't see any reason to switch over to the Kylie Skin Concealer. There's nothing about it that's like, oh my God, I have to switch over to this. This is so amazing. It's a good concealer, but I don't think it's worth switching if you already have one that you really like. The only reason I would say to pick the Kylie Skin Concealer over the Tarte Shape Tape is color. That 30 shade range that the Kylie Skin Concealers have is amazing. And for someone like me with super fair skin, I can't find a light enough concealer in the Tarte Shape Tape range. This is the lightest one, and really, it's too warm. I see like almost like a greenish tone coming out now, so it's not my match. So for someone like me with super fair skin or someone with super dark skin, the Kylie is probably gonna win out because you just have more shade choice. Yeah, so I'm really sorry I can't give you a clear winner, but both have their pros and cons to them, and I hope that I laid that out pretty clear for you and your choice is now easier to make. Yep, so that concludes our battle of the concealers, Tarte Shape Tape versus Kylie Skin Concealer. This was super fun and I'd be totally down for doing more of these showdowns in the future. If you have any products you've been wanting to buy but you're torn between two things like 2 lipsticks, 2 mascaras, 2 foundations, anything like that, just let me know down in the comments below and I could do a battle for you guys. Test them on out, give them a wear test, and let you know my thoughts. If you enjoyed this little video, make sure you leave a big thumbs up down below, and if you like free makeup, and who doesn't, then make sure you hit that subscribe button because we have more giveaways coming up on this channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the fun. And yep, I think that's it for today with this comparison video. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, you're welcome. And as always, this was ByStephieNics.